You, baby, baby. What's up? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Let me tell y'all something real quick before we get into anything I'm going to talk about right now. Blogging is not that easy. You know what I'm saying? I really want to say shout out to the bloggers and all the high end bloggers. Let me say, or all the bloggers in general, right? Blogging is not easy. It's not an easy thing. Like, or maybe it's just not easy for me because I pick and choose certain things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the blogger to come on here and talk about every single little thing. That's not like that's why I say I'm a part-time blogger. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a full-time blogger. Shout out to all the full-time bloggers because they gotta always have different material and things to talk about to keep to keep their channel going and to keep making money and uh to keep the fans happy and things like that. Blogging is not an easy job. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to understand that and know that. So when y'all looking at the bloggers and they putting stuff up and things like that, and it may not be something you care about or you want to discuss or you want to watch, just move on and don't watch it. Just know that it's hard to keep new material and new videos and new things to talk about. You always gotta find something to talk about. All right. So I want to do that. I want to say shout out to the bloggers for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, as you can see before, you see what the title say. You see what I want to talk about. The main thing I really want to talk about is this Easy to Block Captain versus Tay Rock. Oh man, that's one of the main things I want to talk about as a battle rap fan. That talk is exciting because that is for sure a battle that I would love to see and would want to see, man. I think it'd be super crazy. But before we get into that, let's get into pipe boy statements. All right, pipe boy statements. Okay, real quick, I want to know: do anybody else think Piper Boy is a dyke? Like I'm talking about, like that's not a man, that's a female pretending to be. All right, cool, forget it. All right, so playing. Shout out to Piper Boy. You already know, man. We gonna go back and forth. We gonna talk. Shout out to Piper Boy, but I want to say this. He said the RBE card is one sided, and it's something I just saw. He said the RBE card max out 3 is a one sided card because he was talking about URL and Smack saying he has the most competitive card, which is Summer Madness, and Pipe Boy was talking about that and talking about comparing it to the max out card and saying the max out card is a one sided card. Now, this brings me back to what I talk about opinions. I could never be upset at what Pipe Boy feels about a card because that's his opinion. It's not hate. He's not hating on a card. He's not hating on me saying Calico's gonna beat me. He's not hating on Verb saying A. He think A War's gonna beat Verb because exactly what he says is I think this is gonna happen. I think Calico. So that's an opinion that he has. Us as fans, though, you can't take an opinion and make it into hate, and you can't get mad at it, and you can't believe somebody's opinion unless that's something you believe in. So if somebody says this is a one-sided card, that's Pipe Boy opinion, and there's nothing wrong with that. To me, it's not a one-sided card. It's a very competitive card. Out of all the battles you said on there, it's gonna be very competitive. From Hitman to Ill Will, that's gonna be super competitive. All right, Pipe Boy said he don't feel Hitman could beat Ill Will. That's an opinion. I'm trying to show y'all the difference and what's going on. And if you believe in that opinion, then you can ride with it. But if you don't, you have the right to speak up and say your own opinion because you're your own person. If you understand what I'm saying, I hope y'all do, right? So A Verb and A Ward, he said he don't feel that's a competitive battle. I feel that's a very competitive battle. I feel like both of them gonna go in there and go crazy, especially after the back and forth talk. I feel like Big K and Young Ill is a competitive battle because we don't know what Young Ill we getting. We know Young Ill is dead nice, and him not being in battle after coming back is always a big thing for anybody when they coming back against somebody that's been cooking and a candidate for champion of the year. I think that's going to be a competitive battle. I think me and Calico is going to be a very competitive battle. You know, um, I think the type of the way we both talk, um, me coming off my last battle, understanding certain people don't want to hear these type of things. Calico just coming off his last joint, um, and him just being a competitive person, period, and myself, I think that's going to be a very competitive battle and a talk to you battle. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's the top. Head Ice. Come on, that I don't even know how you say that battle is not going to be competitive. That battle, that told you that battle is going to be that battle is going to be battle of the night. And this is my opinion. Pipe a Boy also said, he don't feel like that battle's gonna be battle of the night. I saw on Sunday, but let's see. This is my opinion versus his opinion. It's just opinions, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not here to come on here and like well on Piper Boy for what he said. I'm just having fun with all the pipe up. Boy, well, that's not fun. I don't want to have fun with that. I think Pipe Up Boy have a little too much fun with. I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, so what I'm saying is it's all opinions. You have an opinion. I have an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. You are allowed to say your opinion, and there's nothing wrong with it. Shout out to Piper Boy and his opinion. I respect it. I have a different opinion, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So let's see who opinion will be right September 23rd. Right? All right. So that's that with that. Easy to Block Captain versus Tay Rock. Now, the reason I was saying in the beginning blogging is hard, is hard and it's a learning thing for me is because I don't want to talk about everything. I'm saying I don't want to just come on. I don't have the time to get on here and talk about, Smack dropped a piece of glass in a battle and it shattered and it hit somebody's sneaker and cut their sneaker. I don't have time to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. That's not what I'm going to do. But I understand it now being a blogger. And if you're a full-time blogger, you got to find things to talk about. This Easy to Block Captain versus Tay Rock is something I definitely want to talk about, and I think everybody should talk about because this can be one of the biggest battles in battle rap, period. Right? Um, being that they was once down with each other, being that these are two of the top battle rappers in the world, being that Eazy said he's the best battle rapper in the world, and we do still have Tay Rock here who's been doing it at a consistent level for the last 14 years. Um, this is a battle that has to happen. I don't know. Now here go the thing. How is it going to happen? That's the thing. Let's think about that. How is this battle going to happen? Explain to me how can we make it happen? How can it work? How is this battle going to happen? How? They're not going to battle on URL. Easy's not going to come to URL. Rock is not going to go to Chrome. How is this battle going to happen? How? That's the only thing. Now, we have to figure out how to make this battle happen. All right, we have to figure out how to make this battle happen. This is a battle that needs to happen. I feel like honestly, at some point in your career, you have to see Rock. I feel like Rock is and will always be the face of URL. Okay, just and it's not because of because you could argue Geechee, you could argue Geechee with that too, but I say Rock because Rock been around since I was around and still repping URL and what he does, and he only really battles on URL, and that's all he reps, no matter where he's at or what he's doing. Like he breathes URL. That's why I say he's the face of URL, and it got everything to do with that. But it's some kind of way we got to figure out to make this battle happen. If this battle does happen, who do y'all have winning? Let's say both on their A game, both Eazy on top of his game, and Tay Rock on top of his game at their best. Who do we got winning that battle? I would love to know. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me who do we have winning that battle. Well, I'm trying to think, man. I'm really trying to think. And if it happens on URL, do we give Tay Rock the edge because it's happening on URL? Do you think that'll be an edge for Tay Rock? Or if it happens on Chrome, do you think Eazy gets the edge because it's happening on Chrome? Another question. Where do you think this battle should happen? Where do you think this battle should happen? Should they throw their own event and do it, pay-per-view it? Should I throw an event and pay both of them and have them come battle? Shit, what? I could do that. Where should this battle happen? We know it's not going to happen on RBE. Can't happen over there. So where's this battle going to happen? That's the main question. But this battle has to happen. I don't care what nobody say. This is one of the battles that has to happen. Just like Lux and Daylight. Y'all dropped the ball, man. I don't know what's up with y'all. A million words speaking niggas in one sentence. Yo, Lux and Verb. I mean not Verb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Daylight. I'm also Lux and Daylight. You know what? I don't want that battle to happen. That battle is a headache. I don't feel like getting no headache. You're gonna have to watch that battle with Tylenol and a glass of wine. Because for you to get through that battle, it's just, and you're gonna have to watch the battle 258 times in that one day. So you're gonna have to watch the battle 258 times that one day and have a glass of wine and an aspirin. Because you're gonna have a headache by the time that battle is over. But when it comes to Tay Rock and Eazy the Block Captain, this is who I got winning.